anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will take the field first. Last time these two men, Iowa did Iowa things and won a close one.
Man, they do that so often in this series. They just find a way, even if they're trailing, to win the ball game. And Iowa State's got to figure that puzzle out.
Iowa doing Iowa things. Defensively, they made the plays they needed to make in that game, and they're going to have to do that again in this one.
They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Leaves it with the back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawkeyes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air, it's Baker. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, Why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback making checks. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Evans. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Cyclones get enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
With the catch, it's Evans. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've reached the end of 1, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Spins away from the defense. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Good, right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's got him. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's on target and complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this up... would fall under that category. Kennesaw State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to at KSU. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give to the tailback. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass, it's Baker. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Moulton. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off near the sticks, it's Patterson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. This time on target. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Power football with the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the 2nd half will give us. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They kick it away on 4th down. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the... five-yard line. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the option. Quick toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. On the double. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Bringing the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Peppers. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires on the move. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that's going to tie it up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Quick release on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the O? So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take it.
Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Touchdown, Iowa! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Jonesboro. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for a gap. It's Peppers. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Fires on the run. Makes a grab deep. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And that's exactly what this defense was looking to do, man. Heat him up, speed him up, get him off of his spot. They flush him outside of the pocket, do a nice job putting pressure.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Talk about aggressive play calling here offensively. Down close to the goal line. On 1st down, you try to throw it, it goes incomplete. 2nd down, you try to throw it again, and now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on 3rd down, too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your offensive line and trusting the ball carrier to find a way?
a lot of times late in games you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ray. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Obviously, that was important. Got to get the first down. Now we got to get some chunk plays, get this ball across the 50, and get in scoring position.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He's going to take off.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Baker. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the double.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming.